I, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, do solemnly swear.
She was just the second woman to take that oath for the U.S. Supreme Court in 1993. Ruth Bader Ginsburg once said it was a lonely existence until two more joined.
Now you're three. When do you think there will be enough? It's obvious. When there are nine.
Ginsburg may have been small in stature, but her influence fighting for women and minorities was large.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
A biographical film showed her personal struggle in the legal world. She was among a handful of female students to attend Harvard Law School. The dean made it clear she would have to justify taking the place of a man. And when she graduated, she struggled to find work. Firms turned her away for being too pretty. Her first job? A law clerk for a judge. That's when she turned her attention to education, becoming a professor of law at Rutgers and Columbia. During the 70s, she worked with the American Civil Liberties Union.
She had to work as a secretary, and then she got into teaching law, and then she got into her advocacy. And by this very unusual route, a man wouldn't have had to do all those things.
Ginsburg persevered. She fought for women to get into military school. She took on the case of a pregnant Air Force officer who was told to get an abortion or quit. Ginsburg argued it was the right of a woman to decide whether she wants to bear children.
That was her great gift. She made discrimination seem illogical and equality seem like the only possible legal and logical outcome.
That activism continued late in life. She was the first justice to officiate a same-sex marriage. After the 2000 election, Bush versus Gore, the case for a manual recount of Florida votes went to the Supreme Court. While the justices denied a vote recount, Ginsburg's liberal leanings were apparent.
In case after case, we have said we owe the highest respect to what the state says, state Supreme Court says, is the state's law.
When Donald Trump decided to run for president, she didn't hold back, calling him a faker. She later had to apologize. An octogenarian, she became a pop culture sensation with a younger generation who called her Notorious RBG.
Justice is blind, but you know man meat when you see it. Come on!
She won over more fans, showing off her workout regime with late-night talk show host Stephen Colbert.
You want to feel like that?
Pretty good.
Thanks.
Her attendance on the U.S. Supreme Court was impeccable. Even through colon cancer treatment in 1999, pancreatic cancer 10 years later, and most recently a fall with broken ribs. In 2016, she was asked how long she would serve.
I will do this job as long as I feel that I can do it full steam.
A promise she kept. Robin Gill, Global News, Vancouver.